bitch better have my money.
Patrice was on Sean Hannity, and he got into this type of situation with the lady from Now.
Oh, that was on another show, too.
Huh?
That was on...
it wasn't Sean. It was John Gibson, who you almost got fired.
Yeah, you almost got him fired.
Did you think about that? The next day.
Were you thinking like, should I say this?
Absolutely not.
No,
I don't think more than 7 seconds before my mind.
But basically, the same type of situation was going to happen to Patrice. This lady was trying to push him into a corner for Now. And Patrice was like, look, I know what you're doing. You're not doing this to me.
Don't even try.
Yeah, Patrice doesn't.
And that's what Larry Smith from CNN should have done. Do yourself a favor. Go to YouTube and check it out. I think if you put Opie and Anthony into the search, and Patrice O'Neal, obviously, it'll pop up. It's him on John Gibson. It's some of the funniest stuff I've seen on TV in a long time. Because then he's all of a sudden doing these just crazy sex jokes.
Oh, yeah.
That you can't do on radio anymore.
And Now woman's losing her mind.
It was
She was laughing at some point.
She was laughing, but that's the thing is you know what incident happened? It happened a while ago that media men almost had a manly comeback. Is when that Danica Patrick pushed the guy, the other one of the racers. Mm-hmm. She pushed him or poked him or something, and all the dudes were like, if a guy had did that to her, he'd be in all type of. They had this debate on whether that guy should have been able to knock her in her face, and then they just stopped it because you could feel. You can feel the quest for fire coming out of dudes. Keep on, ladies, with your nonsense.
Hey, if you put in on YouTube, Patrice O'Neal schools broad on funny, you'll find it.
Schools broad on funny?
She's just up there with her just her false outrage because they got nothing else to do. Everybody's fake mad. We need to move on. Everybody. Fake mad.
You're right. Fake mad. Everyone's outraged. I was watching the news in the office, and they must have used the word outraged 5 times.
Yeah.
The survivors of the World Trade Center victims are outraged that they cannot hold a vigil this year at the World Trade Center site. They got to go to a park across. People are outraged that a building is going up in their neighborhood that will be producing bread, a bread factory in their neighborhood, and the outraged community came to everyone's outrage. Is there that much outrage going on? Outrage is like, that's a word that should be reserved for people that really are outraged.
No,
car bombers.
What?
Outrage.
Outrage. Someone bitching because a bread place opened up next to your house. It's not outrage.
Outrage. More pigeons.
Outrage. Nice. You smelling rolls every morning.
Outrage.
Beautiful.
Outrage should include pitchforks and torches. That's outrage.
That is outrage. Dr. Frankenstein made a monster. He killed a girl, threw it down the well. We are outraged.
Not one dumb person in your neighborhood that has nothing else to do, so they're trying to get something going.
It's not outrage.
Somebody's poking you, and you have to go, That's outrage.
They're outraged.
They're outraged.
Not 4 people in your community with homemade signs.
Let's get them. Yeah. Outrage.
Right.
I still to this day don't understand. Somebody please explain to me the economics of why like a bunch of mad old ladies can stop Pepsi from doing what they like. If Pepsi supports a show that they don't like, Pepsi goes, I'm going to pull out.
Yeah.
But why? How much more money does Pepsi need? Well, they can just go, you know what? Shut up.
Just shut up.
Shut up. How you going to boycott me? You're going to drink Pepsi at your meeting to boycott me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know what? The shut up is coming. I truly believe.
Smell it.
I truly believe
women don't know. This is what
I hope for the
shut up is coming.
This is what I'm saying about black folks. This is what I've been saying about us. Same thing's going to happen to women. The people that you keep messing with. One of the biggest allies for black people is white guilt. The fact that white people going, we did do some bad stuff to them. And if we keep every second of the day, we never give white people a pass ever. They're gonna go. This is. You know what? I'm done. I'm
done with the guilt.
I'm done with the guilt over the history. And the same thing with women. It's like women don't need to take their bras off to make statements. And women run the country right now because of the restraint of men. And
Yeah.
you're not giving us any credit for the fact that we're not slapping you upside the head. We get no credit. Like, you think that's not a given thing? It used to be Quest for Fire.
Just grabbed by the hair and that's
It's
it.
weird. We have weak social contract keeps us from doing certain things. And women just continue to put us in this little, this pokey spot to where you go, look, you better get out of my face.
Those pictures in your cubicle are offending me.
Offensive.
So all of a sudden, in every office now, there's no more putting up little sexy pictures in the garages. Remember when you'd walk into a mechanic and he'd open up the top of his toolbox and it was nothing but nude pictures from Penthouse and Playboy? That not allowed now. That's sexual harassment.
It's
for customers to see it.
That's what's truly sad. I mean, we gave up on the offices years ago.
Gave away our manhood.
And the cubicles, you know. But
Giving it away.
but then it hit the firehouses and the shops.
People that were places that were exclusively, male, places where guys could just be guys, have some fun, look at some nudie pictures on the wall, some risque jokes can be told. And then it was like, oh, I want to join your club. There's no rule that says I can't join. And then they was like, you go to court, and then she joins, and then all of a sudden, no more fun. You can't have things on the wall. You can't tell off-color jokes. You can't do this, that. And then guys just go, oh. Well.
I had a nasty argument with a woman officer, off-duty officer, and I said, look, miss, she's like, I'm a cop, and we start talking. I said, let me say something to you. I don't think anybody should be a cop that can arrest me if they wasn't if you weren't a cop, you couldn't arrest me. The only reason you can arrest me is because I'm letting you. So I think there should only be big giant cops who can arrest me if I don't want to be arrested.
God, I've thought that many times.
Because you could just,
A small Mexican lady telling me what to do.
I've thought about that so many times.
With a can of mace.
Right.
It's like, you know what, I'm going to get ready to chew you like bubble gum. Right. I'll give you 5 seconds to call 2 bigger Kenny cops to really arrest me.
God, I've thought this exact thing. It's humiliating.
You're only a cop because I am allowing you to be one right now.
Somewhere in your brain, you have to go, all right, I'll let you arrest me.
You have to comply with social contract.
Right.
If men just decided to go, look, I ain't letting women do nothing.
Hey.
You now have to say, ladies, we can't have you alone anymore because your authority is based on the fact that men are allowing you to put handcuffs on them.
Can I jump in here? I learned the hard way. When I was in college, I went down to spring break in Fort Lauderdale, and they had barriers set up on the sidewalk, and it was just way crowded, and I had to get somewhere fast. So I decided to get in the street and start kind of running toward this bar or wherever I was going. I forget now. And there was a lady cop, short, and she's trying to tell me what to do, and I was like, you're not big enough for me to listen to you. I'm thinking exactly what you're saying, right? I'm like, she took out her baton and gave me a beating to the ribs that I've never forgotten.
Wow.
Did you fight back?
Oh, no, of course
exactly.
not. Of course
Story
not.
is over.
Of course not.
She took a baton out,
but
you just bowled over because you said,
comply.
I can't fight a cop.
I sort of learned a lesson that day because up to that point, I was just like Patrice. I'm like, unless you're bigger than me, I'm not listening to you.
Don't say that I don't comply to women. I do comply.
No, I understand. But you have to, subconsciously in your mind, you have to go, all right, I will allow you to arrest me now.
Yes!
Or I will allow you to give me a talking to.
Why is that sexist? Why is that foul to say if some small woman, not even women, small white cops, little baby cops, who are in my face.
Right.
It's like you're a cop because I'm letting you be one.
That's so true, man.
All cops should be Kenny. Who can stop me if I'm on a rampage?
There should be
it should be just Club Soda Kenny clones all over the place. Just monsters.
That could just take you down. Just take you down, right?
I am the law. A bunch of those dudes, street judges. It's like, but I'm not saying. But I'm just saying that's the thing with a lot. We get this weird, comfortable thing where you get a little power, you start losing your mind and forget that can go to other directions.
Well, it's also you're afraid of consequence. You're afraid of the consequence of assaulting an officer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Social contract.
So that's what it is.
But it's not even assaulting. Like, I want to just turn and walk away and run away. Like, stop.
You can't catch me. I'm fastening you.
Right.
You're a girl.
Right.
You have all these things around your belt.
Right.
That's going to slow you up.
Yeah, I don't want a confrontation because they're not bigger than me. I just want to not acknowledge that they're even in front of me trying to write me a ticket or something.
And when they make their call, is this going to be a bunch of big cops that can arrest you?
Right.
10-4, there's a big dude that's having
The 5 cars will pull up.
There's a guy treat me like a girl. Come on out.
Giant cops will get out.
Yeah.
And bust your ass.
Giant cops, I'm not saying a word.
You ever see a state trooper? You ever get pulled by a state?
Oh, yeah.
You go, you know what? If
Yes,
this
sir. No,
dude
sir.
was in jeans
Right away, sir.
and a sweatshirt, you go, I'm just going to listen to him.
Yeah.
Without a
Absolutely.
siren.
Oh, yeah.
If
They
you
got
was on a
that-
BMX and said, pull over, you go, wow, maybe I should. This dude looks like
The
he just-
glasses,
Yeah.
that friggin' like cowboy hat almost, where
yeah.
the strap going around the back, crew cut.
Oh, yeah.
You're done. You're done. Those guys,
Not even a question.
if they're not on the street in their car, they are working out at a gym.
Yeah.
Because they are giant human beings.
Yep.
You just don't screw with them.
I love
You're right.
it, Patrice.